and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. Well, we're down here in, I think it's called Dixie. We've just spent the night next to a grocery store, would seem, or something to that effect. And we were just doing a little trick, just parking a car up against the building, meaning that we can't get attacked in the night while we're sleeping, which is good. Paddy's feeling well rested, and we have got a very, very juicy store here to raid. I think it's a store anyway. Let's empty this thing out with the exception of our shotgun. I think we've left our shotgun in here, haven't we? Let's favorite them. Let's transfer everything else out. Let's get all this gear out. But yes, we're down in this town, Dixie, here it is. And we originally came down for books, but I didn't realise this town was such a treasure trove of shops and things like that. We've done really well on non-perishable food and things like that. So it's been a good trip. It's been a very good trip, and it ain't over yet. We're still gonna be pushing to get these books, but we're also going to be able to tackle some other bits and pieces. Yeah, nicely done, Paddy. Not that we need any more screwdrivers and things like that. It's always good to have though, eh? Any goodies here for us? Oh, is this some sort of electronics store? General store, something like that, I don't know. It's got everything we need. I'm happy. We're certainly going to do our shopping here in future. And yes, sirree, Bob. Someone outside there we're not too concerned about. Canned potatoes. Yes, more yeast. We can make some bread. Got a lot of charcoal down here as well, which we should be considering, but we're not. Rather selfishly. This has been a bloody good trip, this is. I ain't gonna lie. Might have to ditch some of these radios just to accommodate some more food. Food is always the overriding factor in the game. That's what you're after. Ooh, we didn't raid these ones, did we? More yeast, beautiful. Let's have those bad boys as well. Yeah, let's what can we drop? We need that skill point up though. Is there anything in here that we don't need at the minute? Let's dump these in the car and come back. See what we can fit in the boot of our car. Let's see what we can get. Ooh, tool shop as well. Ooh, I wonder will that have the book I need in it? It might do. It's definitely worth a look. Tool shop, it might have it, you know. Have we got anywhere we can store this bag on this seashell? Well, get a new backpack on. That one's full. Let's get this one on. Starving. Right, let's have quartz. You start to lose weight, perfect. That's what you want to see. Got a little visitor down there. Let's take you out. How dare you chomp at me, sir? Get down. Don't need the axe for this guy. Cheeky boy. Trying to chomp at our feet, isn't he? I keep on forgetting to... I try and keep my episodes to, 30 minutes or less. Just if it's nothing for yourself. I think about myself. I tune in for... I watch a lot of videos online. and I just find tuning in for more than half an hour is just a little bit much, so I try and keep them limited to that. Just makes things a little bit easier for people, and it means my computer can process them nicely. There is someone out here, but any goodies in here for us? Certainly take that. Loads of yeast. Funny, I think we were talking about it in the last episode, wasn't it? I think it was the last episode we were chatting about. Doesn't sound like there's too many of them out there. Yeah, we're just chatting about you know, making bread and whatnot. And lo and behold, we come across loads of yeast, because we were saying in the last in one of the episodes that we didn't have any, and I think we've got loads. Yeasty heaven down here it is. Beaut. Done well here. So what we're going to do is we're going to nip over the road and have a look in this store. In this looks like a tool store. Oh, sorry, it doesn't look like it. It says on the window it's a tool store. We're going to see if we can get any goodies out of there. Did we check this counter as well? These counters are normally a decent source of shotgun shells, unusually. All for dismantling purposes, if you remember. Last but not least, corner unit. Cigarettes. Yeah, we raided the rest of this shop. We did well in here. Any bin bags for us? No. A few bodies over there, but we can certainly get into that shop and take a look. We're just starting to get a little bit full now. We are though. Let's chuck all of this on the seat. It's full. Okie dokie. Our backpack's full as well. There's that capacity there as well. Is there anywhere else we can chuck this radio? This walkie-talkie? Takes a decent way. Alright, let's get over here and see if we can get our hands on a skill book out of this place. It looks relatively quiet. We should be able to get into it with not much of a fight really. Let's get down and crouched. There. Looks like the back door's been broken in anyway. Scoot right in here and see if we can get in this way. Ooh. And a police car. Nice. Sweet. Got another patrol car, which is good. Can hear zombies, but I can't see them. Are they in here? Nope. Let's just hope this place has got the book we want. Oh, I can. I gotta liberate those shotgun shells. Can't leave them here. Be unholy of me to do. Especially after we used quite a significant amount of them down on the main road. I wonder what's happening with those zombies. They wandered back to town? Who knows? Yeah, I don't know what the likelihood really of finding this book in here is. But we're certainly going to try anyway. Mechanics. It looks like you can. It looks like we can at least get some. But, some books, but I don't know exactly which ones. Did I see a zombie there? I did. A lot of metal sheets down here is what we need as well. Excellent for building really strong walls. I see a bookshelf here. Come on, give us the metal working. No luck. Not to worry. It's not the end of the world. I wasn't expecting to find it in here anyway, so not overly disappointed to say the least. I wasn't expecting to find it in here, to be honest. Anything good here for us? Still, there's hope in these counters. I just can't remember on any of my travels if I came across metalworking, advanced metalworking or intermediary, whatever it is. Yeah, I just can't remember if I did or not. Okay, we're done in here. There was 2 zombies there. They appear to have gone. So let's get back to the car. Now, I think we should... We don't really have much capacity to do much else here now. You know, we've done a really good job here. We've raided the town. A good amount of food, got a good amount for our composter as well. We've done well here. This has been a good haul. Oh, there was that shop next door. Ah, come on, Paddy. Well, that's not good. Let's head back. I do feel it's a bit of a waste not trying for the bookstore, but I do want to have a look in there as well, because we could quite potentially we potentially could find a book in there as well. Could be very close to us. There's a military backpack. I am going to say, no, we don't need it. I'm drawing the line here. We really don't need it. We've got enough. Paddy's on one. He's certainly on one with his axe. It's been fleek. Got a sheriff coming out to see us, but Paddy's the new sheriff here. Sorry, madam. Anyone else we need to contend with down here? Nope. Let's try and get into the shop. Yeah, he just broke the window for the good of it. What a miserable git. I'm just keeping an eye on my surroundings here as well. It's quite a push, Paddy. You just got to be, especially in the rain, you just got to be careful. Equip that secondary. It's got some food in it. Got some goodies in it. Right, passenger seat. We can transfer them onto that, I hope. Nope. We are full. We are full at the inn. Let's get in here. Quite a big store, this, isn't it? Let's see if we can get what we want out of here. We want metalworking, level 2. That's all we're after. Take these seeds while we're here, though. Don't need any of that stuff. That's a gun shop. It's hard to ignore it. It really is. Any goods in here for us? There's plenty for us here, but just not what we're after. We just want that book. They're quite light. We don't mind picking a few of them up while we're here. Any good? Come on. This is going to be the new what was it? Carpentry for dummies, isn't it? We're just not going to find it. I never knew there was a gun shop here. This town is, you know, we're coming back here. We are definitely coming back here. Can of oats. Why is there food in here? Oh my god. What a weird place to have food stored. I don't actually know how you get in there. The door somewhere, but there you go. We'll come back to this town. We're full. There's nothing more we can do here. We are absolutely rammed. The car's rammed. Everything's full to the brim. We're going to have to come back to it, circle back to it another time. But this has been a pretty good visit. We've not come for our main objective, which is our metal working for level 3 and above. But we've got plenty of good work done here. Plenty of good work. Now, the next bit of hard work is going to be getting back out of town past all these zombies. Because there's going to be a hell of a lot of them. That's the shop there, or the store, bookstore that we want to go to. Do you know what? Let's drag these away while we're here. Drag them away as best we can. Keep them away from town. Well, we've done a bit there. Anyway, we got a good feeling out of town there. We did. They're regardless, they're going to migrate anyway, back and forth. Oh, really there. They're going to migrate back into the town naturally anyway. Nothing we could do about that. Let's just park it up here for a second. Drag a few more of them away. They'll go towards the last sound they heard, which was here. We dragged a fair few down here as well, so I'm still expecting a fairly large crowd. But they've actually probably started to migrate back into town anyway, it would seem. We did want to have a look in that van, but we just don't have the space anymore. Let's leave it there for the beeping and whatnot. storm looks like it's clearing up, which is good. Paddy's weight is going the right direction. We want it down at 80. No higher. Let's get that cruise control on and make our lives a little bit easier. I think this was our turn, wasn't it? I think. Is it? No. Or is it? Or have we missed our turn? Let me check the map. I can't remember if we've missed our turn or not. This is a little bit of an odd area. I've not really explored it a hell of a lot, so I don't want to be driving completely in the wrong lane. No, it's a main road. I think we came off one turn too early. I think we're down here somewhere. Next right turn. It takes us back onto the road. Bring us home. Bring us back to the surgery. But we've come away with so much food and kit. We've done pretty well. Do you know what? I've never actually... Have I checked the garage for metal working level 2? I don't think I have actually. Might be worth having a look in our garage across the way. I'm always keeping an eye for a katana just sticking out of someone. Beast of a weapon to have. Real beast of a weapon. Like the axe, as brilliant as it is, the katana is just an absolute machine to have. You can comfortably mow down zombies, but when you get up to those higher skills as well, it's just an absolute killing machine. Try not to damage this as much as we can the car. If you remember from previous episodes, we've just repaired it as well. We've done some damage in the town there, obviously milling around with those zombies, but excuse me, unavoidable. Absolutely unavoidable in that sense. It's been a proper storm this, and it hasn't stopped raining for 2 days now in game. And this is a very long, boring drive. I might work on my editing skills and maybe fast forward these bits. Or just cut them out of the video altogether. Because it is just so boring. Well, you never know. You could be coming along here, and I could see a katana, and it turns it into a battle. And you don't want to just arbitrarily cut things out. And I'm sure some of you appreciate that this is part of the game. These long drives around, albeit it shouldn't be at 30 odd mile an hour, but it forms part of the game. Here we are on zombie kills. Our aiming's gone up quite nicely. Zombie kills, we're hitting the 800, 900 mark nearly. Isn't bad going, is it? Paddy the Beast. But we've gone past that peak zombie day quite a while back, which is good. We're not seeing, you know, massive hordes and just that is a gang definitely with some business going on. There's another gang of them down there. Got some business matters on their hands. Normally there's a survivor in the middle of them. That didn't look that way. But we've literally no more space on us, so it's irrelevant. This car is absolutely full to the brim. That town, Dixie, when we get back to it, hopefully I'm going to have the that truck over yonder. I'm going to have that in good working order. This one here, home removals or whatever it is, we'll have that in good working order, and we'll have a decent stock of goods down to a good, you know, vehicle to cram as much crap into as we can. Perfect. It was a good little trip. Didn't do too badly there. We've got quite a lot of goodies. take with us. Our buckets are filling up nicely, all our pots. We're doing well. Okay, start packing all this stuff away. Stuff that we don't need in our main inventory here. We did well on the food front. We really and truly did. Can't emphasize that enough. We've done so well on the food front. Is there anything else for in there? No, there isn't. I'm going to get these saucepans down. Have any of you seen so many pans in your life in a game? I like to collect it. That was full. I like to collect pots and pans. It's just you don't need to immediately start worrying about you know, where's your drink coming from next. It's just something I've always done, and I don't think you used to be able to do it before. The game's changed that much. I don't think you were able to use pots and pans and things like that in previous iterations of the game to fill water and things like that. I think it got added in like build 36 or something like that. Yeah, like it was quite recent in the grand scheme of things. But it worked out for the best. And we've got loads of yeast now, which means we're able to get out of the way, Minnie. That's what we wanted. We're going to be able to start. We're going to be able to start making bread. Let's go get that bread. Stick all this away. Yeah, we've done well. We've easily got 2 months worth of food, if not more, from a non-perishable perspective. At least 2 months. He's starving again, Paddy. Come down, wait. And remember, we turned this into our little water and drinks cabinet. We might add another shelf at the bottom here. Turn that into another drinks cabinet of sorts. Do you know what? I'm actually going to even say I think we might even have 3 months worth of food. Damn near it anyway. It's not bad going. Just that marinara in the fridge. I'll just take away the starving tray. Take starving away, and it will keep him losing weight till he's down to 81 again. Shotgun shells. Is there anything else we need to take out of there food wise? No, they're going out in the car. Back out in the car. And you go over here. Rest of the watering cans. We need to tidy up the garden as well. Everybody's coming along anyway. We got a good dose of rain on them, which is good. Flourishing, well watered. Nicely done. I think we've taken everything out of our backpack, haven't we? Oh, cigarettes. La cigarette. They are used to make a spray for killing off mildew and things like that on your plants. To be honest, I've not really made much use of it, to be perfectly honest with you. I've not really made much use of it at all. Any sprays or anything like that? Ah, you bugger. The only reason I hate using your boot is you need to be very selective about what you take out. Well, I can actually take everything out of here, because the only thing that should be in here is fuel, which is that. Grab all. Empty that boot out, Paddy. Beaut. And all of this should put our composter at a pretty decent capacity here, and we should be getting some decent amounts of look at all that wasted food. We'll be getting some decent amounts of fertilizer out of it. Let's work this a bit more cleverly. Rotten. You might as well chuck that TV dinner in as well. even cooked it brings his mood down quite negatively. Let's get all that away. Did we put everything rotten away? Yes, we did. Not doing too bad on the seeds front either, are we? We've got loads. The strawberry plants, I think they regenerate themselves. Once you plant them, they just keep on they keep growing again, if I remember correctly. Someone might be able to put me straight on that. But I'm nearly sure, yeah, they just keep generating. Keep growing, which is good. They don't offer much in the way of food, but they're a nice little treat for Paddy. Rain doesn't want to stop either, does it? We won't complain because it's every day that it's going, it's just keeping our plants watered. Do we have any other items in there that we needed to chuck out in the rain? We do have more pots and things like that that we need to put out for water gathering purposes. Is there any drinks in there that we don't want to put in here? Nope. All in you go. Yeah, I think we've got 3 months worth of food. Any of you budding dietitians out there who wants to comment on Paddy's supply of crisps and candy? Not the best, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, eh? But yeah, we done really well on that run. We really did. But guys, I'm going to leave it here for today's episode as well. I shall leave you in peace. Pleasure for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.